everyone, you got Corey here, aka MegaCrasher, bringing you guys another video. Now, we have ourselves a very important video that is to update you guys on a combination of things. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's begin. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm presenting you guys with yet another update video, and it may seem like I'm doing this quite frequently and all that stuff, is because of the notion of transparency and communication. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I am a very transparent individual. You know, I say things that is on my mind and in my heart, and I also believe in the importance of communication as well. Not just from creator to audience, but from audience to creator. So that way, not only do I know what you guys want to see out of the channel, but also I get to communicate with all of you guys some of the changes and some of the ideas that I plan on implementing here when it comes to not only the content that you guys want to see, but also the content that is in general going to move this channel in a more positive and more upward direction here. Now, with that being said, I also want to say I appreciate the fact that you guys have been communicating with me, like especially when it comes to important update videos and stuff like that. You guys have been very communicative in that regard. Now, when it comes to my actual content, I really appreciate the engagement and I really appreciate the support, and I want to know if I'm doing a good job for you guys. I want to know if, you know, the stuff that I'm doing, you know, such as returning Super Saturday shoutouts and returning 2 more Tuesdays, and, you know, making changes to my character and this, that, everything else. What I want to know is, are these changes working for you? I want to know if these changes are giving you guys a better experience when it comes to viewing my content and being a part of the community. Now, speaking of changes, that actually kind of moves us forward to the next topic here of this video. So, that being said, let's go. So, this right here, you know, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting and a lot of thinking about all the changes that I have made up until this very point. And I gotta say, you know, from making YouTube videos in 2015 to here at this point in 2019, a lot of stuff has vastly changed, you know. For one, you know, I used to do my videos down in the basement in the laundry room, and to be perfectly honest with you, I actually miss doing it down there. But the thing is, right, is that, you know, it's a lot more convenient for me to do it up here because not only is it in my room, but, you know, my bed's right there. So, I mean, after I finish making a video and all that stuff, you know, I can relax, you know, stretch out and wait for the rendering process to take place and finish. But also, you know, I have made so many changes when it comes to, you know, not just the style of my thumbnails, because if you guys remember, especially back to the MegaCrasher days, I used to use a meme generator, for God's sakes, when it comes to making thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's really the best I could do, you know? And then when we changed from MegaCrasher to MegaCrasher, you know, I was still, you know, using the meme generator, and then in sometime in 2016, I was introduced to Panzoid, which was a pretty awesome site to create thumbnails and slides and all that stuff. So, you know, I relied on that for quite a long time. And then in around 2017, my brother, my best friend Jason, stepped forward and stepped in and wanted to actually, you know, try his hand at creating thumbnails. And I gotta say, you know, his thumbnails are absolutely top notch. Like, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'd say that his best work in terms of thumbnails was back in 2017. That's not to say, you know, that his thumbnails are bad by any stretch of the imagination. I love all his work, you know. Everything that he has put into this channel, you know, to help me out and all that stuff as a content creator and as family, it always is endlessly appreciated. It really is. But honestly, you know, if we take a look back, you know, 2016, without a shadow of a doubt, was our best year. You know, we had a huge bump when it came to growth, especially given the fact that it was during the Sun and Moon news hype era. But also, you know, in 2017, we didn't do too bad either. You know, we gained a couple thousand amazing people subscribed to our community. I thought that was pretty cool as well. Not to mention, you know, we got a shout out from Pimp Night as well. I thought that was also really honoring. It was really awesome. But the thing is also, I changed the style of my content up, quite a bit as well over the years. I would make adjustments to my character, and sometimes it would receive positive reviews. Sometimes maybe not so much, and I hope you guys noticed a change in my introduction as far as, how I open up my videos. I'm not talking about the actual intro where you see, Galissapod, you see Guzzlord and Tapu Fini with a cutout of me and all that stuff with my arms crossed, but I'm talking about, how I introduce my videos. I used to go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, MegaCrasher is here, but I actually reverted back to my old MegaCrasher intro where I go, how's it going, everyone? And I decided to introduce myself as Corey, aka MegaCrasher, meaning like I introduced the channel as well, but I also introduced you guys as myself. So the thing is, right, is what I've been doing is I decided to put MegaCrasher, the character, on the shelf. I wanted to start creating videos where I come at you guys more or less as myself, where I, give you guys like kind of like, what I'm like outside of playing a character and all that, and what I want to know is what are your guys' opinions about those changes? What are your guys' thoughts about the fact that I brought back a couple of old series such as Super Saturday Shoutouts and Two More Tuesdays, and also on top of that made MegaCrasher Creates Omega a weekly series for the day of Monday. What are your guys' opinions on that? What are your guys' opinions on, my content as of late? Are you guys liking the new changes? Are you guys disliking the new changes? I would like to know so that way I can have you guys help me steer things in a much better direction and make 2019 our year. I know I said this at the beginning of the year, that 2019 is our year, but to be perfectly honest with you, it's like, it kind of feels like that we're not faring that much better than as opposed to 2018, but let's just say that 2018 was without a shadow of a doubt our worst year. But 2019, we definitely can turn things around and make it the most hyped year that we've ever had, and then some, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's move forward now to the next subject. So it should always go without saying that whenever you are doing anything in life, you have to be open for criticism. You always have to understand that there's always room for improvement when it comes to your craft, your career, what it is that you're doing and all that stuff. You gotta allow yourself the ability to have room to grow. And even though I've been doing YouTube for a very, very long time, I feel like that there's still a lot of room for improvement before I can really say that, I'm a great content creator. I'm not bad by any means. I mean, I don't think I'm half bad, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I think that, for what I have, I'm fairly good, but I'm definitely not great, and I know that, but I'm not a shit content creator, and if I was a shit content creator, I'm sure that either A, you guys would tell me, and B, I wouldn't have the amount of support that I have from you guys, you know what I'm saying? So the changes that I still feel like that need to be made would be my upload schedule. Now, you guys know that I am a daily uploader, I upload multiple videos a day, usually if I have a lot of time on my hands and all that stuff, usually between 2 and 4 videos. But you see, here's the thing, right? Is that, I usually, whenever I'm on a roll, I create a lot of content, and I want to upload it to you guys and share it, because I'm really happy and really proud of my work and all this stuff, And I've kind of been reflecting, back, how I used to upload videos, like back in 2017, I would upload, multiple videos a day and all that stuff, right? And they would do fairly okay, but the thing is, we're in 2019 now, and apparently you can't do that, because the thing is, right, is that the more videos you upload in the run of a day, the less views that you're going to get all around when it comes to those videos. And here's the thing, is that, I work really hard on my content, and to see my videos from an analytical standpoint really, really just sink down low, it's really kind of disheartening. Now, I just want to say from the top, it is no one's fault, okay? But the thing is, right, is that one of those changes that I am going to be making here is I'm going to be uploading a lot less. I'm still going to be uploading daily, but not only is it going to be scheduled, but there's going to be a generous amount of space between one upload to the next. There's going to be a generous amount of time, if you will. So a minimum is going to be 12 hours. Now, when it comes to other changes in my channel, I'm going to be seeing about adding in more weekly series. So, the thing is, right, is that we have ourselves a series for Monday, that being MegaCrasher Creates a Mega. We've got 2 more Tuesdays making a comeback. We have Triple Threat Thursdays, and we have ourselves Super Saturday Shoutouts. So that leaves Sunday, Wednesday, and I believe Friday completely open for any random videos to take place on the channel. I'm thinking about actually creating a series for Sunday, being Pokemon Showdown Sunday. So basically what that is I'm going to be doing an episode of Pokemon Showdown live and uploading it on Sunday. So that way, for all of you competitive battlers, that want to see me, in action and all that stuff, then you will have something to look forward to being Sunday. And let me know your guys' thoughts about that. Would you guys love to see a series like that happen weekly? Do let me know your thoughts down below about that as well. So with that being said, I know there's a lot of other changes that do need to take place, but I'm kind of drawing a blank as of right now, so this is where I need you guys to help me communicate. I need you guys to be as transparent as possible and open up some suggestions. And the thing is, right, is that you guys have suggested to me a lot of things, which actually kind of leads me to the next point right here. So what is to be expected, the graphic asks. Well, see, here's the thing. That is a great question. And the thing is that I want you guys to know that currently, as of right now, the Gen 8 wish list for Pokemon Sword and Shield is currently in the works. I ended up shooting everything on my end. Now we have ourselves Jason, who is doing all his fancy edits on his end. And, this right here is going to be a video that is going to be a collaboration between me and him, meaning that him and I are both working on this video together, so it is going to be just absolutely amazing. I guarantee you it's going to be one of the best videos that you're ever going to see on my channel. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be a fact. Now, another change that you will be expecting to see is the fact that I will be doing more top list videos. Now, with that being said, this is where I am completely open to suggestions when it comes to those sort of ideas, and by top list, I'm talking about top 5, top 10, top 15, top whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know that I have a top 10 Pokemon music list that I would love to do. In fact, I've always wanted to do a list like this, but I never really got around to it. But this is something that, is going to be near and dear to me. It's going to be something really special. I'm going to put a lot of hard work into it and a lot of, really a lot of big time thought into it as well. I'm not just going to slap together 10 songs that I think is, it's kind of cool and all that stuff. I'm going to really put in a lot of thought and a lot of description and, have like a little story behind them and all that stuff. So that way it adds more emphasis and a lot more, I guess you could say, sentimentality when it comes to each of those songs. So that right there is something as well to look forward to in the near future. Now, it is a known fact that one of the key ingredients when it comes to success on YouTube is consistency. And the thing is that I work a full-time job, and for those of you guys that know that, you guys already know what the details are, but this is for those more or less that don't know the full details of what my schedule is outside of YouTube. So let me break it down for you guys. So over the past 7.5 years, I have been working as a healthcare security officer, and my schedule goes as follows. So I work 2 day shifts and 2 night shifts, all of which are 12 hours apiece, and they all start from 8 to 8. So 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the day shifts, and then 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. for the night shifts. And then after that, I have 4 days off. So I end up having kind of an 8-day cycle to go off, right? Now, when it comes to my sleep cycle, that by default gets wrecked because of the fact that I'm constantly switching from days to nights and then nights to days and all that. So it kind of does affect my upload schedule somewhat, but I gotta say that, if I am going to be, just doing a daily upload and all that, then it's really not that big a deal. But I should let you guys know that when it comes to my work schedule, it could be a little bit impactful when it comes to, you know, the progress of the channel and all that stuff, and, you know, my ability to be able to upload in a timely fashion. So, say for example, you know, sometimes I do supervise, right? And in the role of a supervisor, if someone doesn't show up for their shift, you have to stay behind for an extra 4 hours. So that in translation means I have to work 16 hours. So you can imagine how I feel after a 16-hour shift, whether it's a day shift or a night shift. I feel tired as hell. So afterwards, you know, especially if I have a finite amount of time to sleep in between shifts, then I'm either not going to be 100% for work, you know, I'm not going to be 100% to do an upload for you guys. So that could be a bit of an issue when it comes to my schedule for videos, but that's why I am going to be making videos ahead of time, especially if they are series-based videos, you know, like MegaCrasher creates a Mega, 2 More Tuesdays, etc., you know, things like that, Triple Threat Thursday, Super Saturday Shoutouts, all that stuff. So hopefully, with that being said, you know, that right there will kind of put a little bit less stress on the channel itself, you know, rather than, you know, constantly being pressured to upload videos and, you know, kind of have the times all messed up and, you know, just kind of upload sporadically. You know, I'm actually uploading a video and actually setting a proper time on it, so that way it's scheduled at, you know, the proper time, so that way you guys can actually look forward to it as well, and not have your sub boxes cluttered with like a bunch of my uploads and all that stuff. You know, it's going to be reduced to 1 video a day, unless of course, like I said earlier, if there is something that comes up that is of great importance. Great importance such as news, such as leaks, such as rumors, such as the likes of updates as well. Whether it is a real life update, whether it's a YouTube update, a channel update, you know, gaming update, etc. There are certain sort of videos that knows no schedule, so don't be surprised if you see a double or maybe even a triple upload regarding very important things such as breaking news, especially given the fact that we are now on the hype train for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So say for example, if this was to take place on a day where I already did an upload and a big amount of news dropped, well, there's no way I'm going to hold out on you guys. I'm not going to hold out on myself either. I'm going to dive right in when I get the chance, and I'm going to make a video, get the news out there, and get you guys all hyped up for whatever it is that is being talked about. You know what I'm saying? So ladies and gentlemen, this kind of brings me to this point here, that being content for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, when the games come out, you guys know that a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, including myself, we're just going to go absolutely ham when it comes to, you know, creating content and covering Pokemon Sword and Shield to the absolute best of our abilities. Now, with that being said, do not be surprised if you see a huge influx of uploads from your favorite creators. Don't be surprised if you see a huge influx of uploads from me, because what I want to do from the get-go, as soon as Pokemon Sword and Shield are released, what I want to do is, not only do I want to do live streams where I actually live stream my playthrough when it comes to Sword and Shield, but I also want to be able to create a lot of how to use guides for all of those new Pokemon. And I'm sure you guys would be able to understand where I'm coming from here and understand why we are uploading so much during that time. And hopefully also you guys would be hyped up for the amount of craziness that's going to be taking place when the games actually come out, you know? Like, if you thought Sun and Moon was something, man, I can honestly say, I cannot wait for there to be a lot of Pokemon Sword and Shield content for you guys, and I will do everything to the best of my ability to make sure that it is the best damn Pokemon Sword and Shield hype that you have ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So ladies and gentlemen, now we have gotten to this point of the video here. That would be my weight loss progress. Now, here's the thing, is that last I weighed myself, which was a couple days ago, I weighed 187 pounds, so I'm down 5 pounds from 192 since April 15th. So 1 month, 5 pounds, that's not too bad. You know, admittedly, you know, I haven't exactly had the best sort of determination when it comes to dieting. But I have been pretty consistent with my water drinking. As you see right here, I can't make videos without staying hydrated, you know what I'm saying? So I drink about 3 or 4 of these daily, you know? Not to mention also I'm taking fat burners, and also, guys, my security officer job requires for me to patrol a lot, so I'm definitely sweating off the fat there too. But you guys, rather than me talking about it, why don't I just show you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize for any young eyes here, you know, you can turn away if you don't like seeing shirtless bodies and all that stuff, but here we go. Here we go, guys. So, let's just move this chair out of the way here. Let's tilt this up. So, as you guys can see, I'm 5 pounds lighter. I am 187 pounds. Just have a little look right there. Yep. Can't see what I look like from the backside, but hopefully I don't look too bad, you know? So this right here, you know, this is my 187 pound body. Now keep in mind, you know, I did eat just not too long ago, so I do apologize if there's a little bit of bulkiness in my stomach. But you know, I'm starting to be able to see my abs again. You know, I'm actually pretty happy about that. I can actually start to see my abs again if I actually really flex. So my target goal is still to be able to get down to 160 or whatever weight that, you know, I feel very comfortable in, not just, you know, looks wise, but also, you know, fitness wise too. Because I want to be able to get down to a weight where I can just fly across the floor. You know, when I take off in a sprint, I want to be able to fly. I want to be fast. I want to be lean. I want to be mean. You know, I want to be that machine again. You know, I want to be that awesome machine. And that's another one of the ways that, you know, I'm saying that, you know, 2019 is my year, but it's also our year too, you know. But I want to make it my year in terms, you know, not just for YouTube and for all of you guys, but also when it comes to the gym as well, you know, fitness wise as well. So yeah, you know, that's pretty much all there is to it when it comes to this portion of the video, and that is actually going to be a wrap up for this whole video. So I want to say thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys sitting through the whole thing. I apologize that this was a bit of a long video, but I did everything I could to section everything off and, you know, make it a more organized update video, you know, rather than, you know, rambling and ranting, you know, and just one take and all that stuff and being all over the place. I actually wanted to be organized, so hopefully you guys dig the new sort of format when it comes to me, you know, doing an update video for you guys. I'll be doing this a lot more for a lot more videos as well, so that way there's a lot more organization within the content as well. So with that being said, there's just one final thing I gotta say, and that is I am done beating myself up. I am done, you know, having all this self-doubt and, you know, just getting myself all upset and depressed over things that are, you know, you could say kind of beyond my control. You know, yes, I understand. I have a lot to learn and a lot to improve on when I am doing YouTube and just, you know, in general when it comes to YouTube and creating content and edits and all that stuff. But here's the thing, you know, is that there can only be so much a single person can do before you got to think, you know, okay, what is really going on? And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is that, you know, there's a lot of support behind the fact that, you know, YouTube has screwed over a lot of content creators, you know, past, present, and most likely future. But the thing is, right, is that that's something that we got to rise above. We cannot let glitches, we cannot let, you know, a lack of communication from them, we can't let any of their shit take us down, and that's something that will not happen. The only way that you really can be defeated is if you lay down and die. If you lay down and you accept the fact that you were defeated. If you are down, that doesn't mean that you're out. If you're down, get your ass back up. Because you know what? That's what life's all about. Life's like one big fight, man. It ain't so much about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get the hell back up. And that's something that your boy is here to pass on to all you guys watching. If you made it up to this point and you are seeing this here and now, just know that I'm also here to inspire you guys, not just entertain. So thank you guys so very much for watching. And to all those obstacles, well, we just got a little something for you. And that right there, these knees, baby. We are going to knee choke all these obstacles. And I'm going to finish them sons of bitches off with a Drew McIntyre style Claymore kick. Now, I'm not going to actually do a Claymore kick because I don't want to mess up my computer. But with that being said, Thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you guys, so thank you very much. Have a good night, a good day, wherever you guys are, what time zone you're in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.